Okay, everybody, we're at Terminal 4, and we have the LAX Airport Police. I guess TSA stopped a man from Georgia with some marijuana. Please read the article in the LA Times on the marijuana at LAX. They have a whole outline how much you can bring. It's still against federal law, and they still can arrest you. I believe in the announce, they let it go, and I guess they're testing it now. This is the airport police. And we're at American Airlines. I'll show you where we're at. Okay, this is where we're at. And hey, Seattle Jody. All right, so they're going to test it, and we're going to try to get the perp walk. A lot of folks make a mistake. They don't know how much they can bring. It's, I believe, unannounced, but it's still in the discretion of TSA because they work for the feds. You have the GSI cop taking pictures now. Hey, Ancient, hello. Hey, Joseph. Hey, everybody. So we're going to try to get the perk walk. Figure out where the guy's at. Leave the guy's back here. Yeah, we're going to arrest him now. He's behind that glass. And they got him under arrest. Hey, Laura. Yeah, cats are doing great, actually. The black cat I got adopted over a year ago. She's kissing on the Mancoon. And, yeah, the Laura situation is sad. What are you going to do? I got misled. Yeah, it's marijuana. I guess they're searching the guy now against the glass. All you have to do is Google LA Times, marijuana LAX, TSA. And they'll tell you the amount that you're allowed to carry. Interesting note, though, I was talking to a cop. He says a lot of homeless now are going to the trash to find marijuana that folks dump. So this man is getting arrested. Too bad he's not a celebrity. What are you going to do? They got him against the glass. We're going to try to get the perk walk. But I blame it on the dispensaries. Them not telling the folks how much they're allowed to fly with. This is one of my favorite terminals here. And we're going to try to get the perk walk. I think we're going to get it. Seattle. Well, they can't give him a ticket because it's really against the feds. It's against the law with the feds. If you have unannounced, they won't really say anything to you. But the TSA will still call the cops, and the cops will reply back legal amount once they investigate it. I think they have 2 under arrest. Looks like. Oh, anytime, Ancient. I believe they're from Georgia. But if you do bring on the announcer, it has to be legal in the state that you're climbing. See the cop with his back turned? I guess he's testing it. The TSA has a special machinery to let you know what kind of drugs there are. So they're actually testing it now. Yeah, they destroy it. I mean, I believe they destroy it. I don't see them destroying it, but I think they do destroy it. But ever since that article of the LA Times explaining that it's legal, the child would read. People are not reading the whole article. That's the problem. Yeah, in the olden days, all the celebrities would fly out this way. Just get them in TSA up here. Actually, the one like. So the cop is testing it to the machine. There's it's like vape too, vape and weed. It's a federal offense, but it's not really a heavy charge because I hear, they get arrested, but they get released the same day. I don't know everything about the law here. I go on what's on the scanner. I'm wrong a lot. Okay, so we got the guys against the glass. Oh no, I don't get harassed anymore at all. And every time I got harassed, it was always isolated. It was never like a consistent thing where every cop would harass me. I mean, I'm here every day for over 17 years now, 18 years. So I don't know exactly what the amount is. I was shooting Heidi Klum, and it must be a significant amount. They call in the GSI cop and the supervisor to make the arrest, and they call in the representative of American Airlines. I remember on 4/20 last year, I think the guy had 40 pounds of weed in his check-in bag. They call in DEA, but DEA wanted nothing to do with it. There's the sergeant. He's going to approve the arrest. All right, they're walking him somewhere. All right, I think they're going to walk him out. Let's see here. All right, we're going to try to get the perp walk, folks. It's against the glass. Where is he? All right, I think he's sitting down. Yeah, he's sitting down. He got his head turned on the right-hand side. I got him seated. There's only one person. Cops on the left and the suspects on the right that's sitting. And the only problem with these videos, they're time-consuming, and the arrests are time-consuming. They got to take everything, make sure everything is right. I think that's the weed tester there, the drug tester there. The cop is putting the marijuana to the weed tester. TSA has the top of the line equipment. All right. And we're waiting. We're going to try to get the perk walk. Try to get the perk walk. Okay. I'm not really mad about the lawyer situation. But when a lawyer makes more than you on a case, and he charges you $5 grand plus 500 for the filing fee, it makes you believe the $5 grand is for the case, and then it tells you, oh no, it's not for the case, it's for our living. And they gave me a contract, but I didn't sign that contract. I don't know what they did, but I would have never signed that contract. It's they want you to pay for everything. You know the way it works with Mike Tyson, they get 33rd and the third at the end of the case, so they take out all the different expenses. But it's absurd for them to charge you $5 grand, plus they want 33rd and the third of what you get. And you think they would have got me lawyers' fees? You know, it was bullshit. They made more money than I made, and they won't even respond back to me now. I'm trying to get the LAX agreement, and I'm trying to get the total amount they took out and everything. They won't send it to me, so I'm going to have to go to the state bar and file a complaint. But they told me it was a great case. Yeah, for them it was. All right, folks. So when you do travel, if you're thinking about traveling with narcotics, especially marijuana or vape oil, THC vape oil, always either call up the LAPD, LAXPD, TSA, or look at the article in the LA Times. Hey, Mr. Jimmy. Oh yeah, I got fooled. I got a call from Poetic. I never knew who Poetic was, and he's talking about he was going. He had a trial. And he invited all the auditors. So I met the auditors that I used to watch on YouTube. I'm not an auditor, but I met all the auditors I watch. And the Hemmings approached me about my case. Didn't say anything about the $5 grand not being used in the case. They make it seem like the $5 grand is for expenses, but they pull this contract out of nowhere and tell you, oh no, you signed this contract and you got to pay for everything, the filing fees. I mean, it's really horrible. And they wind up getting more than I got, and they won't even respond back to my email. So they let me, if I have to hire an attorney, whatever, I'm gonna get the paperwork. And then he made me sign this blank piece of paper. He was telling me that they need my signature really fast, so just sign the paper. And somehow you put it on there. That was my first mistake doing that. Hey Bill, how are you? But I am not a happy camper, folks. I got ripped off, and I owe money out. You know, I got some money back, but I should have got a lot more than they got. So I've heard bad things about these people, but I didn't listen. My fault. My fault. Okay, folks, we gotta wait for the perp walk. They're testing the marijuana, and they got one under arrest. That's got Heidi Klum. What's cool, these cell phones are amazing. I'm taking pictures with the cell phones, and I just got a weird look by a TSA agent. He just gave me a look like, what is this guy doing? Okay, the guy with the camera is taking pictures for evidence. They always get that look, and you know exactly what that look is. People don't understand unless they do what we do. They look like, why are you recording the TSA? I normally don't have a problem here, but I just gotta look, so we'll see. I get along with most of the TSA here. All right, so it's been slow here. It's been slow with the police stuff. Oh yeah, Mr. Jimmy, it's disgusting, man. It is, you know. But I hear folks getting together on a class action suit against them. I'm going to find a lawyer myself, and I'm going to contact the bar to get the records from the settlement to see exactly what's on there. Maybe they're hiding something from me, but I do know they made more money than I made. And I was really happy in the beginning until I got the check. I realized they made more than I made. Okay. How do you live with yourself? Take advantage of people. Don't respond to the emails. All right, that cop is taking pictures of the marijuana right there. All right, we're waiting to get the perk walk. So, folks, please, if you're going to travel with narcotics, marijuana, whatever, call up the airport, check what you can bring. Don't guess. The dispensaries won't tell you because they're making money off of you. That's the whole thing with the contract, Agent. I don't remember signing the contract. I really don't. And they sent me the contract and told me this is what I signed, and I read it. And believe me, I would never sign that thing. Not after giving them $5,000 that I have to pay for everything. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have given $5,000. I wouldn't even sign that contract. It's bullshit. But he asked for my signature on a blank piece of paper and said he needed it to get the settlement. And I wonder where that signature went, and I wonder what's on that paper with my signature went. He says it was Xeroxing on. So there's some shady stuff going down. I'm going to find out through the bar. And always listen in your gut when folks tell you stuff. Oh wow, thanks, Bill. I appreciate it. I'm just an old G. Been doing it over 20 years, cop watching, and various videos. And I don't really like the way things are going now in the cop watching community. I guess the folks want it for you to lash out at cops, cuss at them, and all that. I do that once in a while when I get picked on, but otherwise I'm not anti-cop. But that's how you get hits. You cuss at a cop. You get too close when they stop, and you talk to the cops while they have a suspect in the hand, and yell at them because you want to get hits. I believe YouTube is going to start cracking down on that. All right, folks, we're waiting for the perk walk. TSA is doing a fantastic job. They have all this new high-tech equipment, and it would be very hard for you to get anything through. You can check out their Twitter. They show all the different weapons they get. There's a long hallway of American Airlines. So they're going to test this narcotics, and hopefully we get the perp off. Yeah, these videos are very time-consuming, people. Yeah, that's a great compliment. You learn from my videos. I just try to do the right thing, man. I just try to shoot from a distance, don't interfere, and give you guys good product. But you can't go around just screwing people like they've been doing. Hey, Mitch. Because sooner or later you're going to get disbarred. There's no question about that. I put $5,000 in my own money, actually $5,500, And the settlement, you guys give me way less than I'm supposed to get, and you guys get the bigger amount. Don't give me any paperwork. Don't give me any totals of expenses and all that. Nothing. Just say a number, and I'm supposed to go, okay. We'll see when I go to the state bar. They feel about it. And the only reason why I went with the Hemming is because Paddock called me up, sent me an email, and said he had to go to court and he had all the auditors coming down for a breakfast. I didn't know who Paddock was. I'm not an auditor at all. I don't knock the auditors. I like some of them. Some of them I don't like. These are so time-consuming, people. But it's up. The folks trying to bring marijuana through, it's up. Oh yeah, they do. They I don't think you can blame them, really. I think it's the YouTube subscribers that want to see it. Mitch. Yes, indeed I am. And I'm familiar with lawsuits. I had one with Mike Tyson. I had one with Luis Miguel. I'm very familiar on how it works. But I was blindsided by the whole audit, cop watches community. A lot of folks are using the Hemming firm, so I just thought I would take a chance. Because normally I go on lawyers.com, you put your case in there, and it shoots it out to about 1,000 lawyers, and you have a choice of lawyers. So I messed up this time. But I actually believe the $5,000 was supposed to be used in my case. Yeah, she's a lawyer. Philippe's not a lawyer. His wife's a lawyer. But he seems to be the one that always contacts you for stuff. She's like in the shadows. All right, folks, we just tuned in. The LAX Airport Police are at the TSA checkpoint. An individual was trying to get some weed past TSA in a suitcase, a large amount. I believe the LAX Airport Police allow you to travel with under an ounce. They call it the legal amount. These are time-consuming, people, but we're going to get the Perp out. Yeah, somebody sent me an email and wanted me to talk about this homeless guy. I guess he's an auditor. They wanted me to give him money, help him out. And I help a lot of folks out, but I can't help everybody out. I spoke with Philip a few times. I think he's okay. No. If you're talking about high-desk community, he likes high-desk community. So I don't think he's going to screw him around. But with me, that was easy pickings. But the best part about it is, after I finish with him, I'm going to be done with this whole situation. I'm going back to the way I used to do. Just do my own thing. Alright, so that guy never looked back at me again, the TSA agent. Should be over in a minute. They're getting everything together, putting their stuff in the bag for evidence. But I don't believe weed is legal in Georgia. Because if you take weed, it has to be legal in the state that you're traveling to. That's another thing. That's some new machinery right there. I don't know. It's like an airplane engine. All the equipment they use here. So we're gonna try to get the perp walk. If you don't know what a perp walk is, in New York City they call them perpetrators, and a lot of times they have a case with a press outside, and the detectives walk them out with the badges on their coat, the perp walk. So we're gonna try to get that. Looks like they're almost ready to go. Yeah, I like Buddy Boots. I've seen his channel. All right, so it should be over in a minute. But we got to get the perk walk, people. And that's what we're waiting for. Thank you for the 5 likes. I appreciate it. Okay. LAX Airport Police making the arrest. TSA picked up the narcotics in the bags. They have all this high-tech equipment here. It'll be very hard for you to bring something in. They get a lot of firearms. You name it, they get it. I always shoot these anyway because it could be a celebrity. And then that's Eureka. Anytime you get a celebrity getting arrested at LAX, forget about it. Thanks, Bill. But I hope they're happy. I hope they're happy. They made more money than me in my lawsuit. They tell me my case was great. And they basically just made a lot more than I made. You can figure out how that works. All right, looks like they're getting all the bags together. Which way they're going to take them out, I don't know. All right, let's see here. All right, they're coming out this way. We're going to get the perk walk. All right, so let's get the perk walk going. Get out of the way. Let's run downstairs. I don't know which way they're going out. It could be this floor or the one under. So hopefully it's this one. We're going to have to run downstairs. There's a police car. Hopefully it's a caged vehicle. I think it's this one because they have to use the caged vehicle when they bring them out. Yeah, this is a caged vehicle. It has to be this one. All right, folks, we're gonna get the perk walk. 2 perk walks in one. Interesting. Well, the cops are really good to me here. The FBI has been really good to me here. I mean, I have a lot of love here going. All right, here we go. It's perk walk. LAX Airport Police on the scene. because this could happen to you. Well, the Christians they had good lawyers. The Christians, they fought that for years. They actually won a few cases, but they fought that for years, and they finally lost the case. That's how they got away with so long. They got groups here now that religious groups now, but they're not allowed to have this money. They have the Mormons. What's the name of that group? What's the name of that group? Mormons, the other group. All right, folks. So this is a lesson. Well, I've always been working under the First Amendment, even before the auditor started. I've always worked under the freedom of the press. A lot of my stuff goes to the news, TMZ. A lot of my stuff's on it's media. Paparazzi's work under the First Amendment too. That's why they're not really. You can't harass paparazzi. They're reporters. They work hard getting stories. But yeah, I work under the freedom of the press. I've always worked under that. All right, so that guy's going to the Pacific Division, and you guys are wonderful. Okay, thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. That's very nice of you to say that. I'm pissed. I'm actually pissed because I got some bills to pay. And the money they took out, it kind of like messed up my all of my shit I was supposed to do. They got theirs though. Now that I want the papers, they won't get back to me. So they're making me get a lawyer. They're making me go to the bar. You know, just show me the paperwork. They don't want to do that. Traffic here is insane, people. All right. I'll be here till 10 o'clock tonight. If something does break, I will come back on. Love you guys. Thanks, Bill, for your help. Thank you, everybody, for being part. I will definitely subscribe to your channel, Bill. And thank you for the compliment. That makes me happy. They're working on bringing the train in now, so they're tearing down a lot of the crap here, bridges and stuff, and it's been chaos. Well, thanks, Joseph. Thank you, everybody. So stay safe, man. Be positive. Count your blessings. And that's about it. This is your Tony Vera signing off at LAX. Don't forget, make sure you have the right amount. Check at the airport. Read the New York Times, LA Times article on marijuana at LAX. All right, this is Tony Vera.